Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited right now, okay? I am excited because we have a weird predicament in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. We have a weird predicament, okay? Weird situation, I will say. I am ecstatic right now in terms of, like, hype. I don't know what else to say. I am just excited, man. I'm just excited, dude. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so, as you may have read from the title, we may be getting these starter evolutions very soon, and the reason I mentioned this is because a survey has popped up on the Pokemon Sword and Shield members, secret member club, right? There's a survey asking the audience, right, the Pokemon audience, do you want to see the Pokemon Sword and Shield starters revealed ahead of time or on your own inside the games? And currently, the votes are actually going to be ending on the 20th. Now, the 20th, I think, is the Friday. No, sorry, that's the Saturday. No, Friday. Like I said, Friday next week. That's the 20th, right? On the 18th also, by the way, there's a high chance we will get a trailer next week on the 18th. And I'll go through all of this, right? And also, I'll explain exactly why Surfetch'd is the glitch Pokemon. I'll explain all of that shit in this video. Also, when this video is done, I am live on YouTube. I'll be live streaming right after this shit goes up. I'll be live, okay? I'll be live streaming. First of all, though, a big thank you to Mailloux. Mailloux was the one who freaking got this my way, sent this my way, and let me know about this whole thing. I wouldn't even be aware of, like, this aspect, this survey, if it wasn't for him, because I am not part of the member squad thingy, because the email that I needed for confirmation always took ages, so I always, like, didn't end up confirming it. So, reasons, right? Reasons, big reasons. But ladies and gentlemen, this is exciting. So let me show you what we're looking at here, guys. So again, big thank you to Mailloux. I really appreciate it. Here's what we have, guys. So the first three animals, or first three Pokemon evolutions of appearance, like, see, basically it's a poor translation, but I think there's an image I can show you here, which was sent to me by your boy Mailloux here. So here's what it says, guys. Do you want to see the starter evolutions? Do you want to see the starter evolutions? And there's a 72% amount of people who have said yes, and keep saying yes. If you try to say no, I will punch you, okay? Because I want to see these starters. This is important. This is the sort of shit that I don't care if you spoil. I need it spoiled my way, so I know what I'm getting and what I'm choosing. Unless, like, if I choose Score Bunny, it ends up looking like a piece of poop. I don't want that, okay? It's just not part of my curriculum of things I want to see happen. So just keep that in mind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why is this important? Well, this survey ends on the 20th, and I think you can see it here if we, I'm not sure where it is though, but it's usually like around, like, somewhere on the page, usually, like, it says that it ends on the 20th. I am not sure where exactly. Maybe if we, like, show the original. Actually, no, that doesn't work, does it? Okay, it doesn't show it here. That's strange. But there's previous surveys as well. But I think this survey specifically, like, you can't continue voting for it anymore. I think after the 20th. I think I had a picture of this somewhere here, but I am not 100% certain. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so it's in the original image. Here it is. Right. So it says end September 20th up in the top right there. And it's the 8th Pokemon Secret Club or original survey. So it's I don't know what to say, man. So why is this important, right? I think this is an indicator that we should expect to see the starter evolutions revealed, I think, most likely in October. Now, I initially thought we were going to see them next week, right? I initially thought next week, but the reason I didn't realize it might not be next week is because the 20th up there. See, if this vote ends on the 20th, that means they can't reveal it before the vote actually ends. And why is this vote important? They just kind of want to, like, gauge, like, audience attention and retention and that sort of stuff, you know, sort of stuff. I want to see what people actually think, you know, that sort of stuff. And I will go deeper into this in my other video, in my stream today, in my live stream today on YouTube. I'll go deeper into this, talk about this more, discover, like, more of the aspects of it and all of that stuff, okay? But I am so flabbergasted right now because this is such an interesting thing. Like, I know majority of people, and it's proof down below here, the majority of people want to see the starter evolutions from the beginning. We want to see what they look like. I don't want to discover them on my own. I don't give a shit about the starters being discovered on my own. I just want to get to see them so I know I'm making the right choice. Because if I'm choosing these effers and, like, they're just not that great, then I've made a mistake, and the first starter Pokemon I chose is one that I eventually end up hating at the end of the game, right? It's the same as if I was playing, like, you know, if you were playing a game and, like, the starter at the end, you know, like, the starter looks cool, but then when you get the final evolution, you're like, what is this? This is not what I wanted, right? But yeah, so I don't know what to say, man. This is exciting, okay? This is exciting. So why do I say that it's not going to be revealed this month? Because if it ends on the 20th, right, which is the end of that Friday, I would assume that based on those votes, they'd prepare a trailer, maybe not instantly for the next week, which they could do, which means they could still be in September. It could possibly happen then on the 24th, 25th, 26th. Anywhere in between those 3 days, and even the 27th for Friday. It could happen anywhere on those days. It could actually still go through and happen, right? It's still a possibility. It's still not out of the ordinary, right, for it to happen. But I think if we're getting a trailer next week on the 18th, it would be a little bit strange to get another trailer by the end of September as well, right, on the final week of September. It would be a little bit like, you know, weird of them to do that, because as you've noticed, they've been giving us far less info recently than what we've really been used to. So I don't know, man. It's a strange debacle, I will say, but I just want to point this out, that, like, you know, there's still a chance that we could get to see these in September, but October, I think it's guaranteed. I think it's guaranteed based on this vote. I don't think they'd be asking people, do you want to see the Star Revolutions, if they weren't intentionally looking to get to know if you guys want to see the Star Revolutions. So I don't know what I'm going to title this video. I'm assuming it's going to be something like Pokemon Star Revolutions coming, coming soon survey or whatever. I'll put that in the title so it isn't misleading, because that's literally what it is, right? So they're eventually coming soon, because majority of people that are voting, which by the time that the October 20th comes, September 20th comes around, by then they'll have all the votes and they'll decide, okay, seems majority of people want to see it, let's just show them the thing, right? And then they'll show the Star Revolution. So that makes a lot of sense. And there's actually a bunch of other questions down here, like on these survey things, right? There's a bunch of other questions as well, about like, would you like to ride Lapras or Corviknight, and then, like, more people said Lapras. Okay, so what I'm trying to get to is, this is an indicator that we can expect the reveal of the starters to be potentially, I would say, unlikely to happen next week, unless the trailer for next week isn't on the 18th, as I assume, right? Let's see, just see if we can just find this. Let's see. I'm just trying to find, like, who sent me this. Because I cannot remember exactly who sent this my way. Like, it's just so hard to like remember. But I think it was Swiss XOL who sent this my way. I think Swiss sent it my way and was the one who, like, to actually tell me about it. So I'm not really sure. I can't really find it, but what I'm trying to get to, right? The thing I'm trying to explain here in the middle of this video is that basically there was this like part in the previous trailer where you saw the league cards in Pokemon Sword and Shield, like these league cards, and on one of those league cards it actually said, as far as I remember, right, it said 189, which could be a reference to 18th of September, the 9th month, right? And the 18th day, which will be next day on Wednesday. And what is Wednesday? Well, that's the main day for Pokemon to release trailers. That's the main day they release trailers. But they could still release a trailer on the Monday that day, that next week, which could be on the Monday, which is the 16th, even on the 17th. But 18th is the most logical, and even 20th works because that's a Friday. So that's still a possibility. That still would work. That's still in the framework of things that could happen. I'm just trying to find. Like, exactly what I'm looking for here. But it's kind of hard, kind of difficult, so I'm kind of struggling with that. But let's see. Let's see if we can. No, we can't seem to find it. I can't seem to figure it out. But that's fine. But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, the point I'm trying to get to is the point I'm trying to make. Okay, is that things are heating up. Things are actually heating up, and we're so close now to release. Right? We're so close now to something finally happening. So I am just excited, man. Like, this shit is interesting. Now, there are a few more things I want to go through, a few more things I want to mention. For example, we do have another thing here that I want to just bring up real quick. I'm just going to try to find it because I have a million things on my screen right now, and I accidentally, just by accident, just turned on the wrong program because I'm freaking out. So sorry about that. I'm just trying to find the right things, but I'm kind of losing my mind. So just give me a sec. Give me a second, guys. Oh boy. I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Goddamn, I don't know what I'm searching for. I'm trying to search up the Pokemon League cards, but I cannot seem to find them, which is a little bit. Oh, here we go. I found Swiss. I found her profile, and I remember she tweeted it at me, so maybe it's on her profile still, which could be possible. I think if I go up here to here it is. So big thank you to Swiss, by the way, sending this my way. Let me just get this on the screen here till I get it to the right place. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So here it is. So this is what I'm talking about, right? So in one of the league cards, see what it says 189 on Hop, right? I think that could be, and this is what Swiss sent me, by the way. So shout out to Swiss for discovering this initially. You know what I mean? And this makes the most sense, right? Because Wednesday is the most logical time for them to reveal another thing. But do remember that this thing right here, if we look at it, right, it says the 20th up there, you know, for when this survey ends. So I don't think we will see the starters next week, but I do think we'll see the starters potentially the week after that, or the first week of October for sure, which would be on the the second or the third of October would make the most sense, right? Which means that will be very soon, and that also makes the most sense for them to reveal them at, because that would be the most logical time frame. And man, this might be some proof. If, like, imagine if majority of people here voted to not see the starters. That could be proof that Game Freak really are doing things differently right now, and the Pokemon Company, they're trying to avoid releasing much information about Pokemon, which is very interesting if you think about it, right? They're really trying to avoid releasing too much info and too much stuff about the Pokemon games, like the newest ones, right? Compared to, like, you know, last year where they revealed a lot, you know what I mean, and with Sun and Moon and etc. There was a lot revealed there as well, but, like, you know, still not that much, but still way more than this, right? Which is strange. So I'm really curious, like, is this like a new shift with them, like, after all the mess ups they've had and all the leaks they've had and all that stuff? Maybe this is their you know, attempt at trying to, like, you know, kind of like synergize down the information and hide it. So I don't know, man, we'll have to wait and see, but this is a good indicator. This is a good indicator. So there's a few more things I want to mention in this video, but I think I'm gonna keep those for the stream. One of them is gonna be about the actual about the, like, Surf Fetched, and how there's a confirmation now, like a good amount of confirmation, proving that the case is that it's going to be Surf Fetched. And who knows if it's going to be, like, just the evolution, or if, like, you know, Farfetch'd is going to get a new typing, so they're going to remove the flying typing and make a Galarian Farfetch'd that's, like, just pure fighting, and then when it evolves, it's still just pure fighting as Surf Fetch'd. My point is, a lot of things are happening, and I am excited, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, a big thank you to Mamoru for sending this my way. I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you so much. And everybody, thank you so much for watching. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think we'll see this next week, which makes no sense because the survey wouldn't have ended by then? I mean, look at this date, right? Look, it says the 20th, right? The next trailer should be on the 18th, but it could still be on the 20th. Because remember, the Surf Fetch thing, right? The Farfetch thing, that was kind of like, you know, that was started on this Friday, right? That was started yesterday on the Friday, which means that there's a still possibility they could just, you know, mix those two together, but it makes no sense because then they would need to implement it instantly into the trailer, and then there's no purpose in the survey, right? But that maybe is the point. Maybe the survey doesn't have a point and they were still going to reveal it because they knew majority of people would vote for it, but that would be a little bit off. So I think the week after next one, or the start of next month, which is not too far away, guys. We're 2 weeks away from October, and I think we should expect to see the starters by then. If this survey is any indicator, which you never know, this could be a blind one and it could mean nothing, but I think it's a good indicator. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, drop a like down below. Thanks so much for seeing us, and yeah, I'll see you all on the stream, guys. I'll be there. I'll be talking more about this, discussing it more, and yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.